Hello everybody, this is Divide Walker. It's been a while and we're back in Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts because somebody on BrotherMunro's server has posted a challenge to design a Panzerschiffe. Now, the entire design philosophy behind a Panzerschiffe is basically that it's a pocket battleship of sorts. So we were given a minimum displacement of 18,000 tons, a maximum gun caliber of 11.5 inches, and told, go nuts. So I obviously designed for Germany, and I've gone with just a solid 11-inch triple setup. It's the same main layout as the battlecruiser Scharnhorst and her sister Gneisenau. The secondaries are 4.9-inch guns, and all of the main and secondaries all have maximum gun barrel length. It's 8 to a side. And then we just have some 2 inches for flavor. Now the ship goes 28 knots. We're using turbo electric. We've got a triple bottom hull, no torpedo belt because I didn't have the tonnage for it. Turtleback, because as we scroll down, you'll start to notice that the ship is kind of built for survivability in the face of large ships. Because in the triad for designing warships being speed, armor, and firepower, I believe in speed and firepower. Because if you can stay in the fight long enough, you will sink your enemy. You know, if you're built sturdier than your enemy, it doesn't matter how many shells get fired so long as you don't run out. So the reason I went with this hull is because if you compare, Modern Heavy Cruiser 1 has 75 resistance, and it's also below the minimum displacement, just barely. Modern Heavy Cruiser 2 has 85 resistance, but this one, the Advanced Armored Cruiser, has a resistance of 98. And when you combine it with turtleback, triple bottom hull, all the other little things we've got here, we have a resistance all the way up to, where is it, 142. Minus 74% gun damage. So they're going to be shooting at us and they're not going to be doing all that much. We'll open up the weights and costs for the ship. I'm not even at all surprised by what weighs the most. It's tower number 3, small tower 5. And I'm going to back out of this real quick. I'm up against a battleship, a heavy cruiser, 2 light cruisers. I'm going to give myself one little ally. And we'll go back in and we're going to let the AI design the opponents. Now, I tried this earlier, just a few minutes ago, with one ship. It didn't go quite so well, but I was also outnumbered 4-1. So we're going to try this being outnumbered only 2-1 with these, and we're going to see how they do. So we're going to go ahead and launch. Königsberg. It's a pretty cruiser. I am quite a fan of multi-funnel designs. Sometimes you can't get away with them. I couldn't get away with them on this ship because there's just not space for it, but in general, if I can, I will try to build a ship with 2 funnels. Just because it looks better. Okay, Battleship London, Cruiser Edgar, Light Cruiser Carrifort. Okay. Oh, that's an interesting heavy cruiser to be up against. Alright, let's see what we're up against in terms of torpedoes, because there's always a ton of torpedoes. Here's our light cruisers we're up against, and triple, quad torpedo launcher. We're going to have to look out for those. As for the heavy cruiser, unless they put some below decks, it looks like they've been graceful to us. And as for the battleship, once again, it seems like a 12.5-inch guns. Oh, and they have deck torpedoes. Well, okay. They put torpedoes on a battleship. I'm going to show them exactly zero mercy. But let's go ahead and start wasting away our high explosive ammo for all of these guns. And get going. Start turning early. Extremely early. And now back the other direction, because I do not trust these things. Yep. What did I say? Let's break this one off now and just... There we go. Wait. Oh, that's the path of the torpedoes. Turn this way, please. Turn this way. Absolutely threading needles here. Actually, just run straight for a bit. Run this direction for me. And turn. That battleship is not moving at any sort of decent speed. She also has a lot more torpedoes than I was expecting. Wait, how's this one doing? Alright, she's still running away. Let's start turning back towards the fight. Good lord, how many... Oh my god, she's got underwater torpedoes on the broadside, plus those one, and she just did a loop to fire every last torpedo she could. I swear to god, it's always torpedoes. It's always torpedoes. Just as many as they can fit on a ship. Ow. And see, despite that hit... Oh! That's some good damage. Plenty of fires on deck. Oh! Damn! Oh dear. Second salvo of torpedoes is out now, so... It's time to start praying. Oh dear. It's an engine and the steering. So this one is probably going to end up sunk. I'm just going to accept that now. She is most certainly going to prove a good distraction while she's afloat. Let's just turn to face our death. Perhaps I can avoid it. Oh my god, I'm actually going to avoid it. And that is why I tend to try and save torpedoes as a finisher weapon. Any more for any more? Let's just pray volume can blow Carry Fort out of the water. Oh. More torpedoes. Let's see if we can't bait the Ajax. Come on. Okay, Ajax has fired her torpedoes, so we're going to turn completely about on the spot. See, the fun thing is that... Oh good, she can't fire those. She might have fired those just now, though. Or maybe she didn't. I'm not entirely certain. Oh good, they're out of torpedoes now, so I'll just leave this one to try and bully these light cruisers out and focus more on the Comet. Because now that the torpedoes are gone from all but the cruiser and the battleship's underwater torpedoes, there's nothing to worry about. Aside from the fact that these two are moving so absurdly quickly that these guns quite literally can't even seem to keep up. And I'm also listing far enough that they wouldn't be able to get an angle anyways. Let's fix that. See, there we go. Now we're firing again. Alright, you little bullies, let's see what we can do about you. You target the battleship with your main guns, because you could do with that. Good lord, these cruisers! I'm astounded by these stupid little things. And they're just turning back the other direction now. Oh dear. Oh well, just turn through the middle. You know, if we can sink something, that would just please me immensely. And I'm only using regular trained crews. If I was using veteran crews, it would probably go a good bit better. Oh my. All in all, the 11-inch guns aren't doing bad. Well, the game is loud. wow, we've destroyed a main gun off of the battleship at some point. I emphasize the at some point because, quite frankly, this has been a whirl of pure chaos. How fast is the battleship moving? Healthy 16 knots. Please score some kind of a hit on the light cruisers, I beg of thee. Oh, the target lock bug. That is all of their torpedo launchers disabled. I swear, the accuracy debuff you get against targets for them just going fast. It's the most ridiculous thing. Just fire on the battleship. Oh, there's a turret out. I very well might have to make a return to the drawing board at some point. I'm gonna make that return now. I'll be right back. I find an irony in the fact that a ship named Scharnhorst does not have Scharnhorst's layout, as opposed to the old design. This one is surprisingly a little bit more expensive. Then again, perhaps not all that surprising, considering we've swapped out the larger guns for some slightly smaller guns, a pair of underwater torpedo launchers, and some more secondaries, because quite frankly, I am sick and tired of those speedy little light cruisers zipping around and just pretending they can't be hit. They should be able to be hit, and quite frankly, if you ask me, the sheer advantage of the high speed chance to hit penalty is stupid. It's just stupid. It's way too high. just because a ship is moving at 36 knots doesn't mean you can't hit the thing with a gun. You can. But, that aside, let us see how we fare against this new force. And let us also pray they don't have nearly as many torpedoes to expend. Building battleships. "32 knots, how coincidental. That's the speed we're going to be going at." Building light cruiser, loading level. Oh, Britannia! Now I really need to sink this ship. Alright, torpedoes off for the division. We have Scharnhorst and Stier. They have Britannia, which, as far as I can tell, doesn't have any torpedoes on the deck, but she might have some underwater. 14.4-inch guns is not terrible. Oh, good lord. Please sink that thing as soon as possible. These ones... It's like cruisers. I was expecting that many torpedoes. The heavy cruiser has more. Well, let's hit play and see what happens. This is going to be painful. Oh. There we go, just immediately beginning to eradicate that ship. I'm all for it. Let's watch to see if torpedo mounts swivel. Their mounts haven't swiveled yet either. Yes, we're going to keep sailing in this general direction of away from them. Because Hold on a second, are we? We're actually out of range of everybody's torpedoes. Let's keep it that way as best we can. Steer, I'm going to need you to switch your attention to these little bastards back here. Because you are just about in their torpedo range. Yep. Oh? How's this cruiser doing? Not well at all. That's good. They're not doing well. We're doing exceptionally well. I'm going to remain forever suspicious of those ships. Wait a second. Additional underwater torpedoes. More launchers. They have increased torpedoes. Ooh, that's a good hit. Oh! Torpedoes are coming out. It's quite the widespread. Alright, steer. You're going this way. Scharnhorst, hard this way. Is that a homing torpedo or something? Oh, we're going to eat this one. Oh! God bless, oh god. Alright, turn around. Just turn around. Oh. This ship is in a bad situation. Which means, of course, we're going to switch to this target because it is far, far closer, and thus far more terrifying. Do not like running alongside a ship with that many torpedoes. Yeah, Scharnhorst simply doesn't like that ship. Which is, you know, entirely understandable. 'Tis a silly little ship. Okay, there goes the Phaeton. Oh my, I'm actually running out of HE for... Well, I'm not surprised I'm running out of HE for the main guns. Oh no. Oh no 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 no, not the target lock bug. No 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 no. Just gonna turn the main guns off then. In fact, we're going to turn back towards the battleship fight. Because it's clear that all this little light cruiser wants to do is lead us away. Oh, and it's actually a good thing we turned around because they've just fired torpedoes at us again. No, no, no. Continue moving in this direction. Armor piercing and fire. As soon as you're in range. Scan. Armor piercing. As soon as you are in range. Oh my. Oh, and we've also spotted the other torpedo cruiser. Oh no, I remember you. Everything to high explosive, destroy the ship immediately. Or finish destroying this ship immediately, rather. Oh, I just realized all of their torpedoes are exploded. Except for the underwater ones, but quite frankly, those don't count. I can dodge 3 torpedoes, I cannot dodge 20. I'm still going to maintain targeting the Galatea. Oh right, I should probably turn those guns back on. There we go. Devastating hits already. Oh good, the battleship has no torpedoes. These ones are working out much better than the other model of Panzerschiffe. Truly the problem was not subscribing to my own philosophy. Speed and armor. I'm staying in the fight, I'm keeping pace with the ships. And look at where this is getting me. Let's just fire 1 torpedo and see what happens. See, that's why I'm not too afraid of the Galatea anymore. But yes, let us see if we can't get a torpedo into this battleship. Or at least force her to turn away. Oh, getting a bit away from the fight. Wait, there's... Oh, Pyramus, you never learn. Whatever, I enjoy your lack of an education. Let's put all guns onto the Galatea with our high explosives and just get rid of her already. Uh-oh. Not the torpedoes, though. Ooh, that's a bad hit. Wait a second. Why are the forward guns just not... There we go. Oh, sweet merciful Christ. Turn and fire that torpedo now, please. Oh, there will be no better opportunity for this. Come on, Sean Horse, catch up already. This is a 22-inch torpedo. If it turns out to be a dud, I will cry. Oh, it's going to hit. You can't avoid a torpedo with that. Oh! Oh, German luck. Pure, unadulterated German luck right there. Oh, all of her armor-piercing ammunition for her main guns. All the armor-piercing ammunition for the main guns. 47 rounds left of high explosive. Oh, no more HE ammo for the 8-inch guns. That could not be more perfect if I tried. Our Galatea is... So she technically could fire. She just refuses to. That is her loss. Oh! Oh no, that was a deck launcher. And she goes away now. Oh. Someone's unable to really... Oh, no, she's just sinking. Outright. Oh well, why waste the torpedo? Oh dear. This... I said German luck, but... No, this is still accurate to the very concept of Germany's luck with naval affairs. Pray that we can get out of the way. Well, now it's just going to be a matter of chasing this one down. Well, I'm not sure there's much chasing to be done. Or at least not as much as there was with the other model of ship. Oh. Oh. And there we have it. I do believe this proves the superiority of speed and armor over firepower. Jackie Fisher, eat your heart out. Let's take a look at some of the stats of these ships. So, Britannia, I gloat, and then the battleship had cadets. The cruiser had cadets. The light cruiser had cadets. Ultimate Admiral AI, please, for the love of God. Well, sunk is sunk. I suppose I really shouldn't be surprised that the British couldn't muster up any good sailors. Not against the might of the German Reichsmarine. It's not perfectly balanced, but that's fine. Well, I hope you enjoyed. This has been Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts with Divide Walker, and goodbye.